Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, updated, tragic midair at wings over Dallas Airshow, B17-P63 down. Gone West, helicopter pioneer Frank Robinson. Sun and Fun announces new pilot hub for SnF 2023. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Tragic midair at wings over Dallas Airshow, B-17 and P-63 down. It has been a tragic weekend. Two warbirds flying during the wings over Dallas Airshow, a Boeing B-17G and a Bell P-63F King Cobra, were downed via a midair collision in which the left-banking P-63F overtook the bomber from its left and took out the aft fuselage section, pretty much severing the airframe aft of the wing. The P-63F appears to have disintegrated on impact, while the two primary sections of the B-17 fragmented as they descended to impact near a highway. As is common at today's public events, there's a lot of video of the accident and some asinine, heartless comments to boot. Out of respect to those lost, we will not be showing any footage of the accident. The midair took place at 13:20 local time at the Dallas Executive Airport. At this early stage of the event, it seems unlikely at that anyone survived the accident, and we have hopes that this tragedy did not affect anyone on the ground. The P-63F is number 311719, November 6763, and is a veteran of the Wings Over Dallas event. The B-17, November 7227 Charlie, is Texas Raiders. It was built at Douglas Long Beach-built B-17G 95DL B-17 Flying Fortress, part of the Commemorative Air Force's Gulf Coast Wing. ANN is, like all in the aviation community, heartbroken with this news and sends our prayers and best wishes to all affected. Coming up after the break, first completed Bearhawk Model 5 takes flight.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to two Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. First completed Bearhawk Model 5 takes flight. Bearhawk Aircraft has announced the first flight of a full kit-built Model 5, opening a new era for the company's newest hot rod. Rolly Van Dorn completed the first 25 hours in the completed Bearhawk 5, comparing it to previous entries in the company lineup. The six-seater is reportedly a total sweetheart, he said. Quote, when maneuvering, the larger Model 5 feels the same as the Patrol. Ailerons actually feel lighter. I expected this build to perform exactly the same as the prototype, and it did without exception, end quote. Victoria International Airport to receive new control tower. British Columbia's Victoria International is set to receive a new control tower, expected to open in 2026. The newer, energy-efficient, LEED-certified piece will include a modern control cab with a wraparound view of the airport from 6 stories up. The improved height will help ATC staff see more of the airport environment, particularly helpful for future traffic flow and improved safety in ground operations. Construction will begin in 2023 with a 3-year build process projected to allow operation in 26. Regional Airline Association sounds alarm on pilot shortage. Things are looking pretty nasty for small community service in the future, according to Regional Airline Association head Faye Malarkey Black. During a recent meeting, Black spoke with industry stakeholders to sound the alarm about impending retractions of service amid a widespread dearth of qualified pilots. She says, quote, "We are on the precipice of a wholesale collapse of small community air service," end quote. Black was careful to state that the shortage needn't be an excuse to skimp on training standards. Class action against Virgin Galactic to continue. A U.S. judge has given the go-ahead for Kuznir versus Virgin Galactic to continue. The case is a proposed class action lawsuit asserting that founder Richard Branson concealed problems in the Unity development program while selling overpriced stock to new investors. Most of the claims in the lawsuit were dismissed by District Judge Alan Ross, and shareholders would have to prove that Virgin and Branson actually defrauded them into paying too much for a stock that has continued to fall since its early 2021 peak. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Gone West, helicopter pioneer Frank Robinson. Robinson Helicopters has bid farewell to its founder, Frank Robinson. Robinson, age 92, passed away peacefully at home. Frank Robinson was a pioneer, a man not driven by reward or accolades, but by a vision that redefined the industry and forever changed general aviation. Robinson will be remembered for the design and manufacture of the R-22, R-44, and R-66 model helicopters. Known for their simplicity and reliability, the popular helicopters have a distinct profile and can be spotted easily and frequently all over the world. He earned a BSME degree from the University of Washington, later attending Wichita State University's Graduate Aeronautical Engineering School. In 1973, he resigned from his job at Hughes and founded Robinson Helicopter Company in his Palos Verdes, California home. 6 years later, overcoming enormous obstacles, Robinson was granted FAA certification for his two-place piston R-22 helicopter. Frank delivered its first production R-22 in October 1979. By 1989, the R-22 had gained a foothold in general aviation, opening a previously untapped market for private helicopter ownership. In the early 90s, Robinson introduced the four-place piston-powered R-44. Orders for the R-44 quickly piled up and the company prospered. In 2010, Robinson once again expanded his line with the five-place turbine-powered R-66. ANN sends our prayers and condolences. And after these messages, Sun & Fun announces new pilot hub for SnF 23.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/Rusty today for details.
Welcome back. Sun & Fun announces new pilot hub for SnF 23. Sun & Fun is revamping the experience at the core of their upcoming 2023 shindig with The Island, a property with food, vendors, storefronts, and transportation. The Island will address everything from food and comfort to entertainment and transit in one easy-to-access hub. The plan will allow a better use of space and provide a go-to spot for pretty much everything. The center of the island will include a rideshare drop-off loop allowing easy transfer of passengers in or out of the grounds without undue delays. A welcome center, stage for forums and movies, and social space will allow newcomers some room to decompress and meet before exploring further. For those camping on the field, SnF is in talks with a local grocery chain to provide a drop-off service to the facility. There will be a storefront to fill any camping gaps, too. For those looking to amble around and explore the grounds to find something tasty, the property will contain a cafe for all 3 meals and a variety of food vendors in easy walking distance. Sun and Fun will also have a new tram system in place. Tickets are already available for Sun and Fun 23, running from March 28th to April 2nd. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!